Hello, today there YouTube, it is Budward1593 here, back with some more Dragon Ball Burst Limit. And in today's episode, it looks like we're going to finally have our first encounter with Lord Frieza. So if you're looking forward to that, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, comment, subscribe, as it helps grow the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this fight. About damn time we get to meet Frieza, man. I've been looking forward to this. Always seeing Frieza as my favorite. He's one of my favorite villains.
Done it, you fools. This is a
I don't know who my favorite villain in Dragon Ball is, though. I really like Frieza. I really like Perfect Cell. Majin Buu was alright, but it wasn't that great because he really didn't talk that much like Cell and freaking Frieza did. I guess if I had to pick number one, it'd probably be Frieza, and then Cell would be like a close second. Because in the Tournament of Power, we really didn't have villains that much. We just had Frieza again. Lord Beerus wasn't really a villain. He was just doing what the Destruction God does. And then we had freaking Goku Black, which he's alright, but he wasn't that great. He was kind of annoying more than anything, hearing him complain about mortals and whatnot every 2 seconds. But then again, I guess Frieza just complained about the freaking Saiyans over and over again, so it kind of makes sense. I guess Perfect Cell was just the one out there doing what he does, not really caring. What other villain did they have in there? Because after that, they just really had the Tournament of Power, and I guess Jiren really isn't a villain because he was just fighting for the survival of his freaking thing, like everyone was in that show, so... I guess freaking Frieza and Cell are really like the only villains that I like, honestly. If you're like considering like Jiren a villain or Broly a villain or anything like that, I guess you can include them too, but I kind of like the new Broly a little bit better than Jiren. Not like fighter-wise, because Jiren is freaking sick, but just like as a character, the new Broly was way better than the old Broly to me. The old Broly will always be a classic, but I like the newer one a whole lot better. He had a better story. Final Flash! Damn, he keep blocking it. I don't know, what do y'all think? Who's y'all's favorite villain from Dragon Ball, like, all time? Well, I guess if you count, like, original Dragon Ball 2, you had, like, King Piccolo, and then, well, oh my god, I always forget about, like, Raditz and stuff, too, because he's so early in the damn Dragon Ball Z thing, and he really didn't last that long. And then you had Vegeta when he was a villain, I guess, because I never considered Vegeta a villain anymore, because it's been so long since he's been a villain. And if I consider him, he's probably my second behind Frieza, because I always love Vegeta. Vegeta's always been one of my favorite characters. I hate how much he gets shafted in the show. So I guess, yeah, it'd probably be Frieza, then Vegeta, then Cell, Perfect or whatever, I guess just Cell in general. And then, I guess if you count like Raditz and them in there, I mean, I don't know, I would have to look like at a list of the villains just to think it over. And then if we're including Dragon Ball 2, you had like the original like Red Ribbon Army and stuff. Oh, I even forgot about freaking Dr. Gero. Oh, that was a pretty good fight. I don't know, man. Now that I think about it, if you include Dragon Ball 2, there's so many more villains. Because I was just thinking about Z primarily. It's been such a long time since I'd watched original Dragon Ball. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I should rewatch it.
Transform, Frieza.
So I really don't know. I would have to really think about it. I would have to see a list in front of me, but just off the top of my head, if I give you like a top 3 or top 5, I guess it would be Frieza, Vegeta, Cell.
Want to die that badly? I'll show you.
We include original Dragon Ball. King Piccolo's a freaking classic. I can't think of a 5th one because those are like all the main ones that I can think of that I really like know and like. But regardless of that, I guess let's go ahead and get to the next fight in the video and see what's up for us next. Now we get to fight as my all-time favorite character with the bowl cut. But still thinking about that villain thing, who would be number 5? I can't think off the top of my head because you had like original like General Blue, you had Pilaf. And then whenever you get into Z, you still had like Dr. Gero in them. Well, I guess if you count Dr. Gero, he's been around since like the beginning too, so I guess he could be number 5 because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have like the androids and Cell or none of that. So I guess, yeah, you could throw him in there. Pilaf is always like an honorable mention because even though he wasn't really like a hardcore villain like lately, he's just funny. Him and his little ragtag gang. You gotta love Mayan. Oh, what's the dog's name? I think his name is Shu.
I won't be as nice as I was before.
The little guys are funny now that they're comic relief, but in the original one, they were always after Goku and it was hilarious. Those were never before they all became little again with the Dragon Balls. Let's go, Gohan. Let's show this big bastard we mean business. I don't know, I guess if y'all don't mind spending the time, y'all could tell me which villains y'all think are some of the best villains in Dragon Ball. Oh, I missed. No! Get away from me, you big horny bastard. I'm just a child. Man, Gohan giving him the hands. Let's do it again. We can't miss this time, can we? Oh! Gohan putting in that work. Man, Dragon Ball's just such a freaking good show, man. I know a lot of people hate on it these days. It's not like a lot of people don't revere it like they used to, but I freaking love Dragon Ball, man. It'll always be a classic to me. I have a lot more animes that I like now these days, but Dragon Ball will always be in my freaking top, like, 5 at least. Like, if I had a top 5, and this is like in no particular order, it's just like animes that I like and that I've watched lately. I freaking love Dragon Ball, of course. I barely started watching The Rising of the Shield Hero because people were telling me it was really good, so I started watching that. I'm barely I want to say I'm like halfway through the 2nd season so far, and I've loved it so much. I really love Goblin Slayer. That's a really good one. Oh, but I gotta say, like, one of my all-time favorites, and I don't know if a lot of people have watched it before, but The Devil is a Part-Timer. I love that freaking anime. I can't wait for them to make a season 3. At least I hope they make a season 3 because it took them forever to do season 2. I'm just hoping they do season 3, and I'm looking so forward to it. I've always liked Fairy Tail. I know everybody hates on that one. I love Sword Art Online. Everybody hates on that. I like a lot of the shows that a lot of people hate on. The shows I still need to watch, though, that everybody always hypes up is I've never seen Demon Slayer. I only watched like 3 episodes. I've never seen Attack on Titan at all, so I want to watch that sometime down the line. I barely started watching One Piece, but I'm barely like on 100 and something, so I still got a long way to go on that one. And I've been liking it so far.
You've managed to make me angry.
I don't know, man. There's just a bunch of stuff to watch and not a lot of time these days. But alrighty, I guess we got enough time for another fight because these fights haven't been too crazy. So let's see what's the next fight we got. I'm assuming we're probably gonna fight as Piccolo, as third form Frieza, by the way it looks. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Okay, I was completely wrong. We're playing as the Bald Man, my favorite Bald Man. And the freaking title said Krillin saved Gohan. Even though Gohan was the one that was putting the hands on Frieza, so I don't know why Krillin has to come save him. I still remember this part of Z. It's whenever freaking Krillin got re-healed by, what's his face? Dende? Did Dende heal him after? I just remember that Krillin used the freaking solar flare to blind him, and then he cut him off his tail with the freaking Destructo disc. And then, did Frieza stab him before that or afterwards? I honestly can't remember. It's been a while. I just remember that was one of the funny parts of the episode because Vegeta was like, what the hell? And then he makes freaking Krillin shoot him in the chest with the beam. Okay, yeah, I think that was freaking before, because I think whenever Gohan's over there fighting Frieza, that's whenever Vegeta tells him to shoot him in the chest so he can get that Zenkai boost so he can fight Frieza. And I think that's, or was that while Piccolo was fighting him? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen Dragon Ball Z. Was it whenever he was fighting Piccolo that he made Krillin shoot him, or was it Gohan? It might have been when Piccolo was fighting him, and then freaking Dende didn't want to heal him, and he was all pissed off. Oh yeah, I think it was whenever Piccolo was fighting him, because then afterwards, that's when Dende heals Piccolo, and Frieza notices that Dende's healing everybody, and then he goes into final form, and then he kills Dende. Now that I remember. Oh! He's gonna give us the hands! Come on! Smack the buttons! Yeah! You ain't shit! You ain't shit!
Well, that was a fun one.
Now get ready for Destructo Disc! Destructo Disc! Give me that tail! Pause. I said give me that tail. Get the hands, horny man. I'm gonna hit you with another Destructo Disc because I don't care. It should be over if we hit them all. Let's go. Man, these fights weren't too bad, but I have a feeling when we get to final Frieza, that's whenever we're going to be having problems. If we're having problems with Raccoon's big ass.
Solar flare!
So I'm pretty sure after this is where freaking Piccolo comes in and he fuses with Nail. Nail! Oh man, DBZ Abridged. I love it so much. But alrighty then, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and consider this the end of the video. And if you stuck all the way here through to the end, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, comment, subscribe, as it helps grow the channel. And as always, I appreciate y'all for being here and checking out the videos. And I guess I'll go ahead and catch y'all in the next episode that I upload. Peace.